Stadium in Memphis. A full-size showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Memphis Tigers. Pre-stage David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on her injury.
Illinois head coach told me before the game, one of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback who got hurt in the game last week, and so today their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. And he'll just take a knee in this drive will start. Quick give. It's Carter. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there and got a nice little hole that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster. They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out and put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Throwing, Hawkins. The short hands, it's Hardy. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pulls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing to wide receivers so you set up for success. Then you go attack deep later.
Keeps it himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Memphis will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. On the move, it's Jackson. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Rolls right. Spot a little time, lets it go. Gets rid of it.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it. Oh, that may be a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
To throw, it's Schaefer. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
It's always interesting to see the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Hawkins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Carter. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, there are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Nice grab to get that quick kick inside the 10.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to bounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
With the catch, it's Johnson. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some distance.
Turning on the Jets. Past the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, finding a line.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and now you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the run.
You gotta like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back, they come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Carter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hands.
Hawkins from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They give it to him again. Could be an alley. Inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back, making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on first and goal.
It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlock after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1 yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy that QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hands it off. A collision, and he stops at the 27 after making up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Hand off again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Turns it upfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early on. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Look out! Out wide right, it's Hayes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Michael Hawkins. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they get the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Jackson. He's past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Schaefer. Finds his man down the middle. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Gets rid of it. And he avoids the sack.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. At the 35, he's loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in. Because this passing attack, it's lethal. If they get into their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. You got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Wants to throw again. Right side, it's Jackson. Into the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Going to the run, it's Jackson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. On play action. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred and loose, it'll be third down.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on this offense. Maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, trying to get my guy over.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
So now on comes the field goal unit here. And he'll try it from the right. Flashing the angle shouldn't be too bad for this distance. Good right down the boulevard. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown, you want to be aggressive, but right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Making the adjustment. Throwing, Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Enough to move the chains. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll take the penalty and move them back. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. To the air, it's Schaefer. Left side, it's Jackson. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Makes a catch. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere. And now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a 6er, but his guy dropped it.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Field goal is good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Appalachian State taking on the number 24 team, the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Mountaineers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
And that's now victory number 1 on this season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Uh-oh, look out. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll ride him again. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Turns into the pile. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
After run, now throw. Just got rid of that one.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
3rd quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Moving the pocket, it's Schaefer. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
On the run, it's Jackson. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
The screen, and watch out. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He unleashes a long one. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Hits inside. It's Carter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for room, it's Jackson. He's got enough. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established. And this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well. But they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success. And they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking to throw, it's Schaefer. Out wide left, it's Jackson. At the 40, there he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The lone back's got it. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down to the air. Fires quickly. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Jackson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pulls it. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Quick give. It's Carter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line, with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this
Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Carter. There he goes. He's at the 40. Past the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. On the move, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Madden. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision.
Well, no need for your offense to run out there. Special teams getting it done. After giving up a touchdown, they just wait one play to score one themselves. This guy's got tremendous speed. As soon as he saw that open grass, he put his foot in the ground, and he got north, and he was gone, David. The game changes so quickly here late, but special teams really coming through.
Man, special teams coming up clutch, and if I'm the defense that just gave up the touchdown before that, like, I got an extra shot in the arm. Like, I get some adrenaline. We took back the lead. Now it's time to go out, do my job, get a stop, make a play for my team in the 4th quarter.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They just got a huge break, and now they need to put this ball into the end zone. A field goal really doesn't help much at this stage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it back to him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Quarterback keeper. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Still looking to his right. Slings it downfield. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Hawkins escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's changing the play. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Now Memphis will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Plows his way ahead. Turning it on. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, finding a line.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Michael Hawkins. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He's taking the deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21 Hawkins. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Finds a crease. It's Jackson. At the 15, he's loose. There he goes down the right side. The 40, the 30, the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Illinois. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. One more play to pad the stats. Hawkins. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out.